starters, my name is Reid Hughes, and I'm an identical twin, so there's another guy who looks exactly like me. It's pretty crazy. We were the babies of 5, and our mom raised us by herself, and our dad wasn't in the picture, and we moved around a bunch. From her to different friends' house to aunt and uncle's houses, and it was evident from an early age that our mom had a drug problem. I mean, I think you guys can relate, and if I asked you guys to raise your hand, maybe a lot of people would. How many people have gone through life and you've seen a way where you're like, I don't want to do that, or maybe I'll try something else, or maybe there's a better way. And so that's what happened for me growing up. I was like, hey, I've seen a lot of people waste their life. And especially my mom, it's been 10 years now, she ended up having a stroke, which put her in a convalescent home, and she's been paralyzed ever since. So I've seen what it looks like to waste your life, and I'm like, man, I don't want to do that. And now just seeing my mom and visiting her, I want her life to be motivation for me and for everybody that I come into contact with. I feel like that's my best way to honor her. And so me just viewing life and saying, all right, hey, there's probably a better way. I've already known a lot about the company, but looking at the core values, I was like, all right, this is what I want to talk about. The very first core value that you guys have and you know is integrity. And really integrity is about doing the right thing. No matter what, it's just doing the right thing. And so often I think a lot of us get caught up in worrying about our behavior and worrying about if we're doing the right thing. And instead of worrying about doing the right thing, I think all of us can agree we need to focus on being the right person. And the reason why I bring that up is because I know that's what this company embodies. I've seen how you guys hire, and I've already had 2 people come up to me that thought I was this guy, and they were welcoming me to the staff. Have you ever heard if you want to do something great, you got to get the right people on the bus? Well, you guys are the right people, and you guys are on a pretty amazing bus. So I just want to encourage you guys. Integrity is not as much about doing the right thing as it is about being the right person. And so this is what I've learned about integrity. A lot of the people around me growing up didn't have integrity. They didn't know who they were. And when you don't know who you are, you go looking for it in all the wrong places. And so a lot of my family members, what they did, you guys, was they pursued pleasure over purpose. And when you pursue pleasure, first and foremost, you're gonna miss purpose every single time. Be people that pursue purpose first, because pleasure will follow purpose every single time. And you guys know that, I know you do. But when we pursue pleasure, it often leaves us feeling more empty and more broken inside. And so for my life, I said, I want to be somebody who pursues purpose first. And I was talking to somebody who has been hired for 2 weeks, and he said the reason why he joined this company is because they embody purpose. It's about more than a paycheck. When it's about a check, it's just about economics. And when it's just about economics, all we're doing is pursuing pleasure. When it's about more than a check, it means that there's purpose there. And so the next one was relationships, and everything we do in life, you guys, even I started learning more about addictions and drugs and all that stuff. The reason why we pursue drugs and alcohol and we become addicted is because we're really looking for connection. That's what we're looking for. We all long for connection. We all want to be seen. We all want to know we're valued. We want to be heard. And when you know who you are, you're somebody that shows other people who they are. You're somebody that shows other people, hey, you have a purpose too. And we see that it's really, at the end of the day, take everything away, it's about relationships every single time. And hey, for real, when we embody the integrity, when we know who we are, and we know at the end of the day it's about relationships, it's about the people that we're serving, we want to do everything well, to our highest ability, with excellence. It doesn't matter if you're working in the fab shop, if you're dealing with customers in the front office, on the phone, it doesn't matter where you are. It's your responsibility to perform with excellence. Why? Because the people next to you depend on your excellence. This company as a whole, it depends on your excellence. Your job matters, regardless of where you're at. On the field, if you're a foreman, if you're inside taking calls, it doesn't matter where you're at. It's your responsibility to represent this company well, and the people next to you, they're depending on you. Whatever we do, it doesn't matter what it is, let it be done with excellence. Integrity is really about being consistent. It's about being the same person whether we're at work with our coworkers or whether we're at home with our families. And so when we embody all of this, we're not one person at the office and one person at home, it's who we are. And we carry that with us. And so as I was thinking about these words, they're such strong words, and I truly believe that you guys are about more than just making money, you're about making a difference. And you guys are about making an impact. And that's purpose right there. It doesn't matter what we do at the end of the day, it's about making an impact.